CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales? Hello and welcome to another CHAP tale. Now I'll tell you what, people, I am scraping the barrel because I'm running out of funny stories. I'm sure there's millions, but my head capacity just don't remember all of them. But I remembered this little one. It was a little bit of makes me look stupid, but a little bit funny. So I thought I'd share it with you. All right, so me and all the bands I've been in always used to play at the Bull and Gate in Kentish Town a lot. I mean, I've played in that venue 30, 40 times with about 10 different bands and my solo stuff as well. So, I mean, yeah. But anyway, right, so we're in Kentish Town, we're in the Bull and Gate, we have a nice little gig. I can't even remember who was in the band. Maybe Jamie Nicholas, because we went back to his house afterwards. I must have got very, very drunk this night, because we got back to Jamie's and I can remember sitting on his sofa, same old thing, Oasis videos in the background on the telly, and everyone, alcohol everywhere, and everyone just sitting around this little table we had in his front room. His mum was probably down the caravan or something, and there was just untold people in there, you know what I mean? There was quite a few people in there that night that are our pals or whatever, but they didn't really hang out with us that often. But I can just remember sitting there and just falling asleep. I was so out of my nut. This is after the gig, like we've gone back there, like so anyway, yeah. So I can remember waking up and then like looking around the front room. There's just like bodies asleep everywhere. You know what I mean? It was like early in the morning or whatever. And I used to be a classic. I used to love sneaking off, like, because I'm a bit of a lightweight, I'd say. One night was good for me, you know what I mean? And then the next morning, sneak off back to my own pit and rest it up until the next night. But my pals, they would be sleeping around Jamie's house all over the shop. Minute they woke up, more alcohol, more, do you know what I mean? But yes, I was a bit of a lightweight. So anyway, I woke up and just like looked around the front room. There is people everywhere. Do you know what I mean? They're in the kitchen. They're up the stairs. I didn't even go upstairs, but they're obviously all over his upstairs as well. Usually I'd probably have to climb out of a window and jump off a roof to get away. But don't know, Jamie must have been slacking that night because he left the keys in the door. So I just unbolted the door and just left. Oh well, nice. So I shut the door behind me and then I've walked home. And it must have been pretty early, like 7:30, something like that in the morning. Because when I got back to my house, my old girl was still in her bed. So I just went in, took my coat and shoes off, whatever, and went upstairs to my bed, got undressed, got in bed, and just pulled the cover over my head to stop the sunlight from getting near me, and yeah, just fell asleep, like. And then I can remember waking up, and then I could hear like my family life going on downstairs. My mum and whoever was down there chatting away, and you can hear TVs blaring, and I just had a massive headache, and I was just like, oh God. So I've sort of crawled my way to the bathroom, and this is where I see what had happened to me. So I looked in the mirror, and basically Shrek looked back at me. I'm not joking. My face was green. One of my eyebrows had been shaven off, And then there was other bits and pieces, bits of red in my hair, and oh God, I was just like, and I was just looking at myself in the mirror thinking, God, man. And I've walked home like that as well, like passing people that I know saying, oh, hello, you know what I mean? Like, and they're looking at me like that, and I don't even know I look like that. But yeah, I was just, so I set to work with the soap and that. But whatever, I don't even know what it was that they sort of painted my face green. I don't even know what, some sort of makeup or whatever, but it took me forever to get this green off my face. I'm not joking. And it was nuts. It took me like half the day to get myself, do you know what I mean, back to normal. All but my eyebrow. You don't get that back. You have to grow that back. But when I checked my my blower, there was like messages from Jamie and whoever and whatever, and they're all like in the messages saying that, how you doing, Shrek, or whatever, and like and all that. And I couldn't just remember, like, I had the right ump, and I remember phoning up Jamie saying, who done it, Jay, who done it to me, who done it? And he was just laughing down the phone or whatever, and he's like, oh, it don't matter, does it? And I was like, just tell me who it was. So he told me it was Jodie Fawcett and Beth Hill. They'd done it. And so you can't get angry with the girls, can you? You know what I mean? I was hoping it was going to be someone like Meatbone or something, so I could have a right pop at them. But yeah, I was just like, God, man, do not go back to Jamie's if you're going to fall asleep, because that's game over, mate. Like, usually you get Tabasco'd. And I had that happen to me a couple of times, but fair's fair, because I've done it to a couple of people as well. But yeah, it took me a good old week or whatever, 10 days to grow my eyebrow back. But I can remember sort of, I don't think that was the Saturday night. I think the weekend after that, it still hadn't quite grown back. So I think I stayed in that weekend. Yeah, but it's funny. No, yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. So all I can say about that is, cheers, Jodie. Thank you, Beth. Nice one. All right. Enjoy. Sweet. Bye. Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales?